said to start with, I know this is, I'm sure it's a big issue with a lot of sensible people, but there is clearly some sort of belief that certain things have happened. I'll tell you everything now. I've also brought my figures in, so when I tell people stuff tonight, I don't want anyone sort of coming out and saying, oh, he's just making it up. Okay, I could have made these figures up, but I haven't. I mean, this is it, I've got them here, and Andy can verify. Last season, our wage bill was 1.671 million. Okay? Right? That was third in the division. Okay? How do I know that? Because every year, once or twice a season, we get given a list by the league of everyone's budgets. Now, obviously, we don't get told the names apart from our own, and then on the list, there's club 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, down to 23, and we're, say, club 6, we're third. Okay? We're third. We also get an income list. We're 11th. Okay? So we're the 11th biggest club in the division. We've got the third highest wage bill. Okay? 1.671 million. This club needs a wage bill of roughly £1 million to 1.1 million to break even. And that doesn't mean it doesn't need cash, still from a cash flow point of view, we still have to put money in. But if we had the wage bill at that, the club could start the season, end the season pretty much in the same position. December the 12th, I've been here 11 years. There has never been a time in those 11 years that the wage bill has been anywhere near that. Okay? Samo, when he was manager, was almost there, up to January, and then we signed Parrot, we talked about it as well. Anyway, it took it way higher than that. But this season, right, we're 3 players short of that wage bill. Okay? Nana, we never played. Turnbull, did he play last season? No. And Jay Robinson. Okay? The wage bill that we have this season, okay, on the basis of the figures that we have from last season, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Was 5th. Okay? The 5th highest wage bill in the division. Okay? Right? Our gates were 10th. Our income is 11th. Okay? Hundreds of thousands of pounds of difference. Okay? We made £200,000 out of the playoff and the playoff final, profit. Okay? 200,000 total. The rent that they put on at Wembley just took everything out. And to be fair, you can argue, you come 6th, why should you get a massive financial benefit? Everyone thinks we made £1 million out of it. We made £200,000 profit on the playoff games and the final together. You get 40 grand, right, off the TV money alone for the 2 playoff games. Alright? So we made 35 grand roughly off the gate of the 2 other games. We probably made 125,000 out of the playoff. But it's not 5th, it might be 6th, it might be 7th this season, I don't know, but we've lost Rotherham, obviously, he was the 2nd, there's still, the top one is still there. You know, Chesterfield have spent a bit more money, but give or take, we're top 7, 5th to 7th. So not 5th, not 15th, not 15th, not 25th. So, you know, there's a lot of things people can have a go at me about. They can't have a go at me about the budget. Okay? The manager gets, yeah, could AD, does, you know, oh, AD could do so much better if he had more money. Well, so could most other, yeah, most other managers. I mean, you can only have a specific amount. We should have a wage bill of £1 million, really. That's where we should be. We're 3 players short of nearly 1.7 million this season. It's here, and I bought it just to show people, to prove, right, yeah? That's where we are now, without any of the loan players that we've got. So that that and that. Comes to that. It's almost identical. So those, we're short. Robinson, Turnbull. Got it?
Yep.
And then Carl, it's
Can I say thank you for giving us?
I feel